No canvas, no rules. No Canvas, No Rules was a creative project prepared for and produced during the 2022 annual meeting of the Document Academy, held at the Institute for Human Science and Culture at the University of Akron, Ohio, and was created and produced by myself, Francisca Ugalde. The theme of this year's meeting was Document Disease. Dating back at least to the 14th century, disease has been used to indicate a condition of a body in which functions are disturbed, illness, sickness, or malady, evil affection or tendency, inconvenience, disturbance from quiet, rest, or sleep, and the absence of ease, uneasiness, and discomfort. This creative exploration focused primarily on the interpretation of the word as a descriptor for the absence of ease. Through this project, the idea of uneasiness was explored in 4 different ways. The first method of production of discomfort was in the application of paint directly onto the gallery wall. As the caretaker of these galleries, I am very protective of these surfaces, normally enforcing strict installation method limitations and encouraging the least invasive approach possible. Painting directly on the walls of the precious white cube is for certain a breaking of the rules, most definitely for curators and gallery professionals. The second way in which disease is explored in this project is through imagery, which alludes to the other meanings of the word. The indistinguishable matrix of lines that makes up the composition was constructed through the overlapping and layering of visual representations of disease-producing processes and manifestations, such as the effect of blight on plant cells, chronic inflammation and pain radiation in the body, and the inflammatory response to foreign materials. Additionally, interpretations of the brain's processing of feelings and thoughts, the soul-sucking dread of being stuck in the hamster wheel of life, and the terrible feeling of having to force someone or being forced into something were also included. Although these images were purposefully selected to align with the theme of this meeting, they were not intended to be recognizable. They were merely a starting point for shape making. The third approach to exploring uneasiness was in the invitation of others to actively participate in the painting of this piece, challenging my need to control all the things. As a person with strong opinions on how things should be, especially regarding my creative works, allowing others to freely make decisions that affected the final look of the painting was uncomfortable, to say the least, and became an exercise in letting go of my controlling tendencies. My stepping back allowed people to feel more comfortable with inserting themselves into the project. Controlling their choices would have stifled this participatory experience. The fourth and final discomfort-inducing element of this project confronted me as an artist. As a maker of things, the idea that my time, materials, and energy would be spent on something that would have no physical manifestation or longevity was troubling for my art-making comfort zone and creative ego. But from the beginning, this project was designed to exist in the living, breathing world only temporarily. Just a couple of weeks after the annual meeting, and through various rounds of sanding, priming, and painting, the precious gallery wall was once again white, and the busy, messy, textured, layered composition in existence only digitally. On one hand, there was comfort in having the white cube restored to its original blank canvas mode. On the other, the uneasy feeling of having lost something forever. Music by Laurie Spiegel.